in the range there's two models like this, and this one are what we call humidifier and aroma diffusers. So with those three, the little personal one, which is about half the size of this and this and this, they can be used with essential oils directly in the tank. So if your kind of primary reason for wanting to buy a humidifier is actually to pump out smell using oil, then you might want to look at a model that actually can put oil directly in the tank. It is worth noting that what is useful with a humidifier and why people choose to use a humidifier for things like coughs and dry skin and that, it's actually not the smell or the oil that provides the benefits, it's the mist itself. So however, having said that, you know, mist is what is useful. Some people do like the smell, and so if you want smell, this one and this one, you can put it straight in the tank. The ones that are the kind of bigger durables, like the hippo and the cow and the train and so on, the drop or the droplet, you can't put oil in the tank. So that's probably one of the first questions you need to ask. And Crane has added some more models. This one here particularly is a brand new model that have the ability to use the oil. These two here have a little tray that you can put a little vapor pad. This is obviously wrapped, so maybe we'll just bust this one. I have to open it with my teeth. How do you get into it? Surely it's got a little doodah. I said, that's all right, I got it. I thought I was going to have to rip it with my teeth. That would be unseemly live, one thing. Okay, so this is the Crane vapor pad, and these models here, actually this one has it. Oh, which one to choose? So these ones here have this little delicious mentholy smelling thing that you just put into the vapor tray. Zoom in, James. Yeah. So for the models that, some of the Crane models that you can't put oil in, they have this new feature which makes, it just helps control the dilution, so you're not like pouring in heaps of oil and making it way too potent. They come pre-smelling with, you know, a decent amount, and you can reuse those a few times, and then when the smell wears off the vapor pad, you can just put a few drops of your own oil, or if you can't be bothered with that, you can buy replacement boxes of either the Calm and Sleep, which is lavender, orange, ylang ylang, bergamot, almost smell like a cup of Earl Grey tea, rosemary and eucalyptus, so a little bit of eucalyptus in that, but this one is eucalyptus, menthol, peppermint, spearmint and others. That's an interesting description, but that is a really delicious smell. So yeah, you can buy them pre like that, you get one which then you can top up. Another thing to consider when choosing which model would be the size and what size room that you're buying it for. So this big ginormous one here, this is designed so that it's big enough to use like in your living room, in a really large bedroom. It has a massive amount of mist, so if you're using a big model in a bedroom, you would just want it on the lowest setting. If you're using it in like a big living area because your house is just super dry and even the dog is barking with a dry throat, then you could have it on high. But the other ones are all reasonably similar size. These ones, this is really compact. They've really kind of condensed the size of it. So these two actually have the same tank size. Generally, the bigger the tank size, the longer it will run before you need to fill it up. So that's another consideration. You know, weighing up the size of the unit versus, you know, the little ones you'll need to fill more frequently. What other features? Maybe considering whether you need a light or a sound machine or any of those kind of extras. So the original Crane models were just like mist, cool mist, that's it. Whereas some of the, you know, more recent additions to the range have a night light. So but these two have have the red light, which a lot of people find they like for sleep. You know, if you're going to have a night light in your child's room, you might want to, you know, use the red light in here. So that's in these two. And then in the little personal models, they have like a colour changing light that you can have pick a particular colour. Doesn't have red, it has like a pink, purple, blue, green, yellow, or you can have it cycle through the rainbow colours. So these ones that have a light, when you're not needing the extra moisture, you can just dry out the tank, have no water in it, and just use it separately as a night light. All of the ones with lights, the light controls are separate to the moisture control. What else? This is the only one that has a sound machine. It's not super loud, and it only has 3 sounds. So if your primary purpose for wanting a machine is sound, we'd recommend you choose a Yoga Sleep. But if you are buying a humidifier, then you know you might want to add the one with the white noise as well. And probably one other consideration is ease of cleaning. Some people don't mind cleaning their humidifier. If you're like me and a little bit allergic to any form of cleaning, or go for the one that's the easiest to clean. So this model here, I'll just turn it off while I show you. This one is the only model that we stock that is what's called a top fill. So tip out the water, and to clean it you can just get your chucks or whatever and actually swish it around inside. Excuse me for a sec. Oh, I thought, yeah. No, I thought I was going to sneeze, but it's gone away. It's all the extra moisture, it's just like clearing out my sinuses. So yeah, so this model is 100% the easiest to clean by a country mile, because you can actually get your hand and your cloth in. On the top you can take this piece off and wash all down there where the mist comes out, and inside every bit of it you can get to. So the 4-in-1 absolutely cleans up in terms of cleaning. Excellent pun. The other ones are all a matter of drying them out regularly, making sure that you wash them out with a bit of vinegar, and just with every humidifier it's super important that when you've finished using it, like if you've got to the end of a cold and you're popping it away in the bathroom cupboard until next time, that it is totally clean and dry before you store it. Because every year we get people who pull them out of their cupboard and they don't work because they didn't clean it sufficiently, and there's moisture that's kind of got down into the workings of the humidifier, or it's blocked up the nebulizer, which is where the mist actually comes out.
And we're getting lots of questions about that, how to make sure they stay clean.
Excuse me. See, it's very, very effective for clearing out your sinuses, because I didn't actually have a runny nose until I started standing here with all of this mist. So yeah, so overall, these two are the middle-sized ones. This one has the light and more ways to use oils, and it's so cute. This is the latest model, so it has all the features. Apart from this one, has all the features with the sound machine, but you can't put oil in the tank. This one, vapor tray, no light, color changing light, essential oils, tiny mist output compared to these ones, but still a very popular model.